Something finished.
The Jamrock Shuffle.
That finished quickly.
In a way, yes, you are treasure hunting. Most officers from Precinct 41 do what is called the Jamrock Shuffle, cracking open containers. Most of them are from Jamrock or Coal City, the poorest parts of Revachol, that also overlap with a network of royal catacombs called Le Royaume, just beneath the streets. As children, you would all go underground, hoping to find treasure, and come back with a rat's tail or a used needle. That playful curiosity must still be in you. Who knows, maybe one day the Orbe de Montagne, the Holy Scepter, and the Cocaine Skull will all be yours.
Find better loot in locked containers. That's nice. That's nice. Except I don't know that I've gone through many locked containers. Like, the only locked container was the trash container that we needed a key for. So, I don't know. I mean, it sounds nice, but I don't know if it's useful. I don't have another thought to put in here, so it'll be fine for now. We're almost to another skill point. That's nice. Ooh, the bathtub. You see gleaming white enamel, no bottles inside. Look, the door's open. You can walk into Kim's room. I can go into Kim's room.
The bathroom mirror has been wiped.
Nothing. Okay. I'm gonna walk into Kim's room. Stereo 8 player has been reunited with its right speaker. That's good. Newly replaced glass shining in the morning light. You hear traffic outside. Back in the world again. Let's go into Kim's room. Hope you don't mind, Kim. Nope, nope, nope. It says I can go in. I want to go in. Oh. The alarm is set for 6:50. You don't have a shower, Kim. Medicinal supplies on the cupboard. A scalpel, antibiotics.
These papers bear the stamp of the RCM. They appear to be fragments of the lieutenant's paperwork, half finished. You make out notes on this and other recent cases.
I had Garth open the door to your room. You were running a low bacterial fever the first night.
Thank you for keeping this point to yourself thing alive a little longer.
It would have been easy were it not for my concussion. We both got lucky, considering the odds we faced. Let's go.
Is that it?
I am sure neither of us feels solid enough to keep loitering in this room. Let's go.
Okay. Kim says, stop looking at my notes, please. And I can't go out the front door. I gotta go out this way. I shouldn't be running. Ooh, let's put the gun away. I'm gonna carry the sword because it makes me feel better. Okay, gonna do that. I don't know why it dings when I do that. Can I leave, please? Wouldn't mind talking to Gart, but since we're up here. That leg hurts. Maybe if you don't run, it'll be okay. Looks like she left something on the table. Can't see what it is.
Next to the stack of bills, you see a note. A few lines jotted down in large, uneven handwriting, just as the writer was about to rush out the door. I'm sorry, I fucked everyone over. P.S. I didn't kill him. P.P.S. Gift upstairs.
A gift?
The lieutenant turns to the staircase suspiciously, looking for any signs of another presence in the shadows above. What could it be?
I am not drawing my gun. Yet. But I don't like gifts.
He says he's not, but his hand moves instinctively toward his holster as he studies the note. Relax. Not everyone is out to trap you.
Seems she left in a hurry.
It's hardly surprising.
That's true. Anything? Oh, don't run. We're not supposed to run. We won't hurt ourselves.
The medicine cabinet is empty. Not even a toothbrush. Pity.
I was kind of hoping the gift would be in here. She's really cleaned this out.
Mm-hmm. She certainly had her priorities straight when she was packing.
Close the cabinet. Upstairs. Let's not run. I'm legitimately worried that running would produce negative consequences. A red thread made of nylon leads out of the room and onto the roof. Was she plotting the thing? The bullet?
You see the same two neon-lit shapes, a man and a woman, only now a red thread bisects the room, pointing from the antenna outside to the cupboard on the wall.
This is ballistics. She's left a trajectory for us.
The lieutenant tests the thread with his finger. Drawn taut, it rebounds instantly.
A ray of backward motion explodes from his mouth to the roof outside, A prime, to then widen into a radius of locations in Martinez, B prime, B double prime, and B triple prime.
Where does the thread lead?
It suggests the bullet came from the extreme upper quadrant of possible angles, from a point beyond the roof, B triple prime, the island in the bay.
She's trying to tell us the shot came from the islet?
Unless she thinks the perpetrator was standing on the ring antenna. That is where the thread seems to point.
How did she know how to do this?
She was there that night. She would have known precisely where the bullet hole was in the glass.
She had a long time to think about it after, standing on that roof, staring at the glass.
It also looks like there may be more to her skill set than we know. The question is, should we trust her?
This is her way of saying she's sorry. I don't know. I think she's trying to help.
I find that hard to believe. But at this point, what difference does it make?
This is the only point of origin we haven't ruled out yet.
So it is.
For a second he seems tired.
You seem unenthusiastic.
I just haven't gotten a lot of sleep these past few days.
He doesn't really believe this will yield anything.
Well, don't we need to go to the island anyway? The lieutenant sighs, looking in the cold distance across the water.
He is trying to justify it to himself.
Kim, let's go to the fucking island. We just gotta do it, Kim. We just gotta do it.
I understand.
I don't want to go right now.
No, you're right. We have to go to the island. Pardon me, the concussion.
He takes a second to gather himself and says,
How do we get there? Joyce Messier had a sloop, but she's gone.
Lillian has a boat?
Ah, yes, of course. The village. Let's go.
Okay, I thought if I said let's go that it would, teleport me. And I didn't want to be teleported. Thread is tied to the antenna. Nothing else? Did she check in here? Never did figure these footprints out.
You clearly see footprints in the downy carpet of dust covering the workshop floor.
Jackpot. These, unlike everything else here, are new.
But we still don't know what they are. Or where they're from, or who left them.
All these mesmerizing machines, just waiting to be plugged back in and played.
Run your finger across the dust of the white Dora machine.
Feels like it might jump back to life any moment. The lights illuminating the white-robed woman.
What is white Diora?
Some kind of inane pinball theme. Probably related to Messina during the DeLorean age. The history themes are the worst.
The lieutenant grimaces, looking at the machines.
How do we fire one of these bad boys up and play some ball?
You can't fire them up. They are broken. Only that one machine in the main hall works. The Royalist Pinball.
He looks away.
What a dumb name. Royalist Pinball. If they weren't broken, he would kick one of these machines about now.
Sounds like you don't enjoy pinball, Kim.
No, I love it. I love pinball. Who doesn't love pinball? Let's move on.
He doesn't.
What about the other one? The Frankengerian ball. You want to play that one?
No.
Kim Kitsuragi. Come on, Encyclopedia. Don't fail me.
Kim Pinball Kitsuragi.
AKA Kimball?
Exactly. That's what he's known as. His reputation precedes him.
You're Kimball.
What?
You're Kim Pinball Kitsuragi.
So now he remembers.
He looks at you in the silence of the workshop, then takes his glasses off and cleans them.
Fine, I'm Kim Pinball Kitsuragi, aka the Kimball. You remembered. Congratulations.
I still can't remember anything else.
Wonderful. He only remembers hearing about the pinball policeman.
You really don't seem to like pinball.
No human being should. It is a game that requires no skill and a childlike affinity to flashing lights and to fantastique, science fiction, and historic romance franchise. It is lame.
Why are you called Pinball?
I am not called Pinball. It was used to taunt me a long time ago, before I became a homicide detective and got my lieutenancy.
How did you...
Fine. I was a juvenile police officer for over 15 years. It's how I started out in the RCM. Once I had to infiltrate a pinball ring, as you do when you're a juvie cop.
Okay.
It was not okay. I needed to become a pinball champion. I trained for 9 months. The job was successful and I was moved out of the juvenile wing to homicide. End of story.
You were a juvie cop for 15 years?
That time is over now. I was already a 38-year-old man. It was unbecoming, as was playing pinball.
So that's why he doesn't want to talk to Kuno. Trauma and stressor disorder from being a juvie cop.
So that's why you didn't talk to Kuno?
It's best if you handle the juvenile delinquents.
I am not going to call you nicknames that you hate. I will keep calling you Kim. Don't worry.
Lieutenant Kitsuragi is good too. Now, we really need to continue our sweep of what appears to be a secret path through the whirling.
Somehow, I missed that last time, I guess. Oh, glad I caught it this time. What's... Oh, that's the other pinball machine.
Over there, in the corner.
Pinball machine?
Not just any pinball machine. This is the pinnacle of pinball. Cornelius Gordy and the Mountain Goats. It's lit. You can't wait to get your hands on it.
Kim, are you seeing what I'm seeing?
The pinball machine. Gordy's Goats. A classic.
You played it?
A little.
Feels like a lot. Too much to play it again.
Let's take a closer look. Are we gonna play pinball?
Oh, great.
Cornelius Gordy and the Mountain Goats reads the golden lettering on top of the back box. There's a small column of text underneath. The machine is coin operated.
I have money. How did I suddenly get money? Well, holy frick.
Get the game on, Fingerboy. Those flippers are ready.
Yeah. Read the text.
Above the painting of a mustached man climbing a hill, a column reads, inspired by the legend of Cornelius Gordy, taken on the world's tallest peak, Corpus Muindi. The Mesk legend holds that when the nation is in danger, heroic Gordy shall return and save his people.
Inspect the playing field.
The theme of the game is to explore Gordy's climb through the perspective of goats and to ascend to the top of the mountain in a time of trouble. The peak of the mountain is at the top of the playfield. All the balls have small goat icons on them and represent the goats as they race up and down the mountain. Areas around the playfield represent Gordy's climb, places he was said to have camped, which the goats can discover. Get them to the summit.
What's with all the goats?
Indeed. Think of them as balls.
Let's do it. I lose a whole real.
It takes a while to get into a rhythm, but pretty soon you're able to keep 3 goat-faced balls in play with relative ease. Go, go, Fingerboy.
I feel sorry for the goats. If they only knew the kind of guy old Cornelius really was.
What kind of guy was he then?
The kind of a guy who uses the word savages a lot when recounting his travels. A masked nationalist.
A racist mountaineer?
An avid huntsman too. He was often photographed in his dining hall, surrounded by wall-mounted hunting trophies from every continent.
Well, that's not cool.
He also hit his wife and kids. Other people's kids too. Sometimes pets.
Yeah.
Hateful little man. But you seem to be having fun.
Pretty good at this. Keep playing.
Your game is definitely improving. The jolly goats are flying all over the board, and although a few plummet to their deaths, you're never left with less than 3. Suddenly, a special passage leading to the summit slides open at the top of the board. This is where the balls need to go.
Concentrate and aim for the passage.
Maneuvering a goat ball into a position for a perfect hit isn't easy. More fall to their deaths. But finally, the opportunity presents itself. One of them gets through. Tiny hammer shatters something inside the machine. Something glass. The words "pale rupture" light up on the speaker panel, and the machine starts filling with a thick, milky fog. Something's happening.
Oh my god.
Congratulations. This is where the game ends. It's a cheap way of getting more money out of the players. A stupid nihilistic finale.
There's so much fog, you can barely see anything. Some is actually leaking out of the machine, and one by one, your goats start slipping, disappearing into the milky nothingness. Lucky goats. The fog looks soft and inviting. This can be navigated. The balls leave almost imperceptible disruptions in the fog. Use them to calculate where they hit next. The amount of focus it takes to predict when a ball goat is in striking range is staggering, but it can be done. Focus. You're down to your last goat, going mostly by sound. Eyes are useless at this point, but that goat is something special. 5 times you snatch him back from the jaws of death.
Kim, it can be done. Just watch.
I am. I've seen it before. Played it too. You will eventually make a mistake and then it's all over.
Why am I bad at ball games? Oh, because I threw the ball into the river? Oh god. I'm gonna...
With automation-like precision, you keep the final goat ball in play, reacting to the tiniest stimuli, floating in the flow state. The fog is clearing, and suddenly, the old speaker crackles. Gaudy ball is lit.
Huh?
A panel opens up at the top of the playfield, and a new ball charges downhill. It's larger than the goats and matte black. Cornelius spell the white letters running across the equator. So violent is its descent, it immediately knocks the last goat into the abyss. Then proceeds to bounce all across the board as if carried by some demonic otherworldly inertia. High score, announce the speakers, and the whole machine lights up. Then the flippers retract, leaving a perfect opening for the gaudy ball to join the goats backstage. Cornelius vanishes, and the machine powers off.
That's amazing.
I think I won, Kim.
You didn't just win. No one I know has ever beaten Gordy's goats. That is a monumental achievement, Detective.
Who's the king of pinball, Kim? Hold out your fist.
Congratulations, Your Highness. That was really impressive.
His knuckles touch yours and he smiles.
The machine needs a good service before anyone else can even attempt it again.
Let's go on, move on.
Yes. Good times.
Once again, the machine becomes one with the dust and the darkness. Life has left it, unlikely to ever return.
I don't know how I passed that check. That was beautiful and lovely. Oh god. Let's talk to everybody. Are my people here? No, they're gone.
Oh, you're up. It's good to see you back on your feet. Did you like your room? I cleaned it for you.
Thank you. That was a big improvement.
You're welcome. I thought it would be nice for you to wake up in a clean place after you, let's be fair, defended this establishment and its clientele from gunfire.
And almost died.
I give credit where credit is due, and that was a crazy move. Crazy effective. Petroleum bomb. Never seen anything like that. I was there until it struck him. Crawled inside then. Bullets started flying. Anyway.
He really wants you to realize that he was also on the balcony looking by, in the danger zone, so to say.
I wish you a quick recovery. Also, you and your partner are staying here free now.
Oh.
This establishment supports cops. The stay is free, the drinks are not. It just felt I needed to specify that.
Okay, where did everyone go?
Oh, you know, people don't tend to stick around after shootouts. Turns out they're not good for business.
What happened to the man with sunglasses?
I don't remember everyone who comes here, and many people wear sunglasses inside lately. Must be a fad.
Okay, I have to mention, when it happened, you were right out there on the balcony?
Yeah, I was, yeah. That's because I'm a badass.
He tries to remain aloof.
It really took courage. Don't pick at him.
Stoically, just not stoically? Yeah, I guess you are a badass. I'm not sure which one of these is not picking at him. Let's just nod.
He nods back at you, even more stoically. Just two badass men nodding stoically. Make that three. The lieutenant is nodding too.
Yes!
Hands crossed.
Yes, Kim! Join the circle. Alright, thanks.
No problem. They'll come back. They always do.
Bye. You okay? You've been here a while.
Hi again, gendarme.
Composure.
Bye-bye, gendarme.
I mean, if I passed that 3% check... I think I tried changing my clothes and it didn't do anything for me.
Hear that? Magnesium. That's what you're lacking. The lack of magnesium has you slouched.
There's a lack of magnesium in me?
Yes, and it's critical. Look at yourself.
My magnesium's fine.
You're practically devolving into a fish due to the lack of magnesium in your bloodstream.
So I need to mag it up.
You need to get so magged up. You've probably had 2 heart attacks and a minor stroke already. And the only prescription is insane amounts of magnesium.
So I need to become a magnesium-based life form.
Yes, if you want to live, you need to evolve. You need to transcend the carbon barrier. Go to the apothecary and buy insane amounts of magnesium. It will reverse the damage to your circulatory system.
And it's magnesium that does morale, right? I'm assuming that thought... Do I have any more magnesium? I don't think I do. Magnesium was for morale, I thought. I could be very wrong. I assume that thought will give you a magnesium-based boost. But... I'll have to decide. I don't know. I don't want to mess with it right now.
Hi again, gendarme.
Well,
It's the sports. He's a...
Bye-bye, gendarme. Hi again, gendarme.
Could he be
I made
a
it.
member of the homosexual underground?
Oh, I had to... I had to pass a check to guess that.
Yes, this man is definitely one of the homos.
Oh my god.
I've seen them homos with my own eyes.
Can we use a better term, please?
Just pointing it out. We're not talking about some kind of cult with members here. You made it up.
I'm going to ask it because I would like to have a conversation. Even though I don't like the question.
The homosexual underground?
Sorry. Smoker sits up immediately, his eyes wide, with amused surprise. A honey smile lingers on his lips.
Why, yes, I am, officer. Why? Do you want to investigate?
Yes, I want to hear more about this.
Oh, it's a pleasure group. A Sub Rosa pleasure group congregating in cellars under the cover of night. Saturday night. Sometimes even Friday night.
What about Thursday night?
Or Thursday night. Sometimes the congregating doesn't even end. It carries on into our daily life.
He lowers his voice conspiratorially and looks around. Why do you convene? What do you do?
Oh, we're ambitious. We want to destroy the last vestiges of meaning, the last things people in Rebishol have to hold on to, the true symbols of security. The meaning of man and woman, mother and father, their marriage.
Oh my god.
Everything will be constantly shifting and moving under our rule. The future will belong to a circus of identities just spinning around, surreal and unreal. You won't even know who you are anymore.
Does it have anything to do with disco?
Yes, we listen to a lot of disco. Some say we engineered disco to spread our vision of a vertiginous, ever-changing society, where all there is a razzle-dazzle of gold. We are going to change the family unit with all this razzmatazz and finger dancing. And with mysteries. Of course, the mysteries are also of sexual nature. Very esoteric.
I do like disco. Maybe I should get into it.
You can't just get into it. You have to be born into it. One is either already in the homosexual movement or forever excluded from it.
Well, what if I can't remember whether I'm in or not? What if I can't remember anything about my life aside from the fact I like disco?
Beautiful. Beautiful. That's exactly what we're looking for. Who knows, maybe you were homosexual in the past. Maybe all of that has been repressed.
Smoker crawls up to you like an animal preparing to jump. He circles his hands around you.
I have to say that you do look like someone who might be part of the underground. You have that very distinctive, I can't understand what's going on here look.
This is gonna be like a 20-hour mind project for me. 20 hours at least. Okay, blink. Okay, I have to think about it. 20-hour mind project.
Absolutely wonderful.
A man like you can figure out his sexuality in a working day. It won't be 20 hours unless you want to enter the heightened realms of the phantasme érotique afterwards. It may be 20 hours or more, but that would be on your own time.
Oh my god.
Bye-bye, gendarme.
Bye! Oh god. You see mysterious strangers in the night leaning against unlit doorways, engaged in hushed conversation. A shadowy cabal, engaging looks, whispering in dark alleys and unmarked locales. A radical cell conspiring against the state and perhaps even against man and woman. Was that a secret handshake? What's going on? Who are these secretive people? How will they accomplish their sinister and world-altering goals? Most importantly, are you one of them? You could be. Maybe you forgot. Oh god. Oh lord. I'm gonna get rid of this one. This is, I don't even, it's getting internalized. This is great. This is wonderful.
Seeing you approach, the bruised man raises his bear in welcome.
Oh man.
Crazy motherfucker. Didn't think you had that fury in you, but I guess I've misjudged a lot of people lately. There I was, thinking, where are we gonna find a tin opener large enough for those cans? Then Capo Loco shows up and just sets a man on fire. Impressive shit, Copper. None of us would be breathing right now if it wasn't for... I guess what I'm trying to say here is, thank you.
He pauses, then extends his hand.
This is big. It's as big of a thank you as Titus Hardy can muster under any circumstances.
Shake his hand and nod in silence.
Now, how can I help you?
His grip is strong and friendly. I'm sorry about the people you lost.
Theo was old. I think he'd be pretty happy with the way he went. Never could imagine him withering away on a sickbed. But Angus, he was just a stupid kid. Didn't realize the mess he'd gotten into. Trusted me. Still, the balls on that kid. Went down fighting for someone else's shit like a fat, angry bear.
Here it comes. The last one is the worst one. He only deals with it by drinking copious amounts of 8% beer.
And Glenn was my friend. Best I've ever had. I love that crazy homo like my own brother. We're all fucked without him. But what do? This job is shit.
I think I could have saved Glenn. I was looking at different outcomes online, and I think Glenn can be saved. Where's the Shanky fella?
Dennis, that poor little rat is dead too. I always thought he'd run. But no, he stayed. Stupid, brave fella.
He didn't like him. That only makes it worse.
They were good people. I'm sorry it went like that.
Well, yeah. Memento mori. Right.
I don't know what that means.
It means you might die tomorrow. So live every day like it's your last. Ain't that right, fellas?
Absolutely. Today, I'm going to get drunk, eat good food, and bed a good-looking girl. 'Cause tomorrow, a motor carriage might run me over.
Or you might die of a heart failure. Or syphilis.
Hey, fuck you for ruining a beautiful idea.
What's gonna happen to the Hardy Boys now?
I guess I'll take a closer look at our union members. There's bound to be some ambitious fellows there who'd love nothing more than advancing social democracy by busting some heads. Might even ask Tibbs if he's tired of replacing windows and maybe wants to have some fun with his brother. Anyway, don't you worry. As long as Titus Hardy's standing, there will be Hardy Boys.
Do you know what happened to Klaasje?
Don't know? Don't care. I'll be glad if I never see that fucking woman again.
Even after all that hell, he's still bitter about her?
Titus, after all we've been through, level with me. You really liked her, didn't you?
Nope.
He did.
Same here, man.
He shrugs and tries to look uninterested.
Any idea what I should do now?
Judging by the sight of you, I'd suggest crawling into bed with a bottle of whiskey in one hand and a big tit in the other.
Yeah, go pay Monica visiting Janrock. She's got a knack for making men forget about their worries. Biggest pair of milkers in all Rebacho.
Hell, you both look like you could use some feminine company right now.
Thank you for your advice, Eugene, and you too, Alain. I do always appreciate a good use of the expression milkers.
You're welcome, Bina Claude. You're all right in my book.
So long, fellows. Be good so I don't have to come back again.
Take care, coppers. You two look after yourselves now. Death passed on you today, but men don't get that lucky twice.
Copo loco. And normal cop, I guess. Good luck in Jamrock. Scars made the best tattoos, they say.
Thanks for getting involved, guys. Not a lot of cops would step into that line of fire, but you did.
And if you ever feel like the uniform is holding you back, I've got a few vacancies. You'd make one Hardy boy, copper.
And Titus Hardy himself would make a good officer. That man was born to lead.
The RCM could use a man like you, Titus. Think about it.
I will, capo. That's a promise. Now scoot, 'cause the Hardy boys got some mourning and drinking to do.
Take it easy on the drink. The danger has not passed. This town needs you on your feet.
Good point, Bino Claude. We'll keep the vol under 12% tonight.
Nice to have a nice conversation. What? No, I want you to read it. Is that weird?
The graffito has been painted over the traces of the fight that took place here. It smells of blood and heavy fuel oil. This was Cindy the Scar.
Oh, apparently when you talk to Cindy, it looks like she finally found the words for her masterpiece.
The lieutenant crouches, touching the fuel oil with his finger.
Looks like it. Yes. This is still fresh. It wasn't here yesterday.
And I smell heavy fuel oil.
And blood. Some of it is even yours.
Heavy fuel oil. Isn't that flammable?
Step back, Lieutenant. Set the graffito on fire with a lit cigarette.
The fuel oil catches fire immediately with an ominous hiss. A bright orange flash across the surface of the letters. Black smoke rises from the burning message.
One day I will return to your side. Is that what it says?
What if the words are not directed at the people of Martinez, or even the coalition aerostatics above the city? They're meant for something above even those.
Disco Elysium?
The lieutenant has taken a small step back. He looks at your face illuminated by the flames and nods silently. Then the fire falters. The flames warmed him too. Not at all in a bad way.
Let's go to that island.
Slowly, the flames subside, the fuel burning out. The air still smells of mazout and springtime.
You doing okay? Were you here for all that?
Mon Dieu! You set it on fire. What kind of a policeman are you?
Beacon of light in the dull shores of mediocrity. You're welcome, Martinet.
Oh, well, thank you, officer. It certainly lightened the mood. Very cozy, like a little street fair almost.
We didn't like that. Alright, does that help with this wall over here that I've been staring at for forever? Did that help any?
Just an ordinary wall. Nothing to see here.
I mean, I passed that one thing. But still, is she here? Can I talk to her? Just wanted to compliment you on your handiwork. You're gone. She's gone. Okay. Totally transcendent. Nice.
Everyone says you started crying in the middle of a firefight and then bled like a pig. I guess that was cool.
I didn't... Who's saying that?
People, they say you'd kind of died for a moment, that you let your shit out already, but then came back. So I guess that's what's cool now.
Okay.
Just don't think because you got half your dick shot off and you're an invalid now, Kuno's gonna treat you different. Kuno doesn't reward weakness. It's business as usual with Kuno. Kuno's cold like that.
Okay.
Watch out, pig. It's a dangerous world out there. But Kuno's got his eyes on you.
What's that supposed to mean?
Who knows?
Kuno starts doing the I got my eye on you gesture repeatedly. Okay. I was wondering, I wonder if... Maybe... what's her face? I can never... The bookseller. I can never remember it properly. Plaisance. There we go. I wonder if she has anything to say.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
Things have gotten out of hand. I thought the psychic stuff was bad, but the crime, it's even worse. I haven't been able to come to work for 3 days. The shop has been locked. No sales, gangbangers running around, shooting everyone. I know I shouldn't have bought a shop in this ghetto.
I'm the one who got shot here, ma'am. Say nothing and stare at her.
And you, oh my god, just look at you. It looks like even the police can't take care of all this. Someone should do something about this.
She rubs her pendant between two fingers, thinking,
Maybe I should close the bookstore and open a psychic studio. Yes! It makes sense. Crime is the sixth element, you see. The darkest element. I could teach people to protect themselves against bad energies and to fight crime.
Sure, why not? She's into that, so...
Yes, what Martinez really needs is more vigilantes roaming the streets.
She's just gonna give them amulets and incense and stuff.
Exactly. It's a brilliant idea. Thank you, officer.
Kim, no!
I'm going to start drawing up business plans right away. In the meantime, do buy the books. As many as you can. They won't be here for much longer. Is there anything else I can help you with?
Determination shines in her eyes. Well, good luck. I don't know if I have anything left to buy here. There might have been a couple of things I couldn't afford. I can't remember now.
Hi, Ace Detective.
Nothing.
Are you here for more books?
Nothing.
The display rack is...
got those. I think there was something in here.
A small mountain of colorful board game
We're
boxes.
All game, and I don't have enough money.
There are numerous types of games for all
I don't have enough money for the We're All game. I think I bought everything else, though. Okay, so we got Roy. Let's run. let's risk it, shall we? Do I need to report anything? I thought I needed to report something, but I don't remember.
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone, a pull-out toolbox, and the soft glow of the fuel preheater gauge.
That's what it was.
This is Precinct 57. How may I assist you?
Oh, we've been attacked. Lieutenant Kim Kitsuragi and...
Something is wrong. Only static hisses through the speaker.
Hello?
No reply. Only the mindless drone of static crawling through the air.
It's been this way for a while now. My guess is the Union is listening in on our conversation.
Are you serious?
And jamming outward communications to protect themselves from Crenel. It only happens when someone mentions the attack. The rest is unaffected. Our best bet is to carry on like nothing happened. That is, if we don't want us cut off the grid completely.
Isn't that dangerous?
No more dangerous than stepping between 3 armed mercenaries and 8 Union men, I hope.
He glances over his shoulder.
I don't like it either, but that's the way it is. The street seems safe enough to me. If anything, taking out the mercs made things calmer. For now.
He flicks off the radio. Silence.
You can try calling again. Just don't mention the tribunal. And remember, they are listening in.
Everything sounds okay. No drumbeat of total war yet. If anything, everything sounds too okay. In the cabin, you see a set of steering levers.
This is Precinct 57. How may I assist you?
Connect me to the 41st.
Just a moment, officer.
10-4, come in, officer. Over.
I heard some people think of me as La Puta Madre's peony. Do you think I'm corrupted?
10-4, sir. Well, there has been some talk, sir.
Really? Some talk? What is it? What does that even mean? They think I'm corrupt or not?
I only meant that there has been some talk in the station, that's all. But there are always some talk in the station. You know how officers in Jamrock are. But then again, some of us truly are on the take. It's unfortunate. Over.
I'm gonna report my gun. At this point, why not? I found it, so...
10-4, I know I already wrote it in a report, but... it will stay on my desk for a few days. Over.
Well, I've located it, and it's with me now, and I won't lose it again.
10-4, sir. Roger that, and very glad to hear it. I will make relevant changes to the report.
Alright, and the car. And the call.
Roger that, 10-10, over.
That was fine. That was totally fine. Tommy, you must have seen the whole thing.
My man, you're alive. Almost. Kind of. Sort of alive?
Alive and limping.
Man, what a day. I missed out on most of the action, but I heard it was quite the encounter. Had a strong sense of finality to it. So what's next? You guys heading back to Jamrock now? Talk is local union muscle were behind it all. I'd reckon the case is closed, even if it kind of turned into a shit show.
I'm still looking around. There's loose threads to tie up.
Good luck with that, my man. Ain't easy being you. But hey, you're still breathing, right?
I met the lady driver on my investigation. Her name is Ruby.
Okay.
He seems a little apprehensive.
Is it wise to share information about the case like this,
I
sire?
don't know, there was a dialogue prompt.
The lieutenant throws you a quick glance. What are you doing?
I let her go. She didn't do anything.
Woof. Good on her. And good on you, too, my man. That's
He looks for the words.
merciful. Downright merciful. You cops keep exercising that muscle, and people will be more willing to cooperate, you know.
He's clearly relieved.
All right. That's enough sharing details about the investigation for one day.
That's all I was going to say, Kim. Any smokes on you?
Nope. Don't smoke.
Don't you have? He nods toward the big lorry behind him.
Some of the other drivers do, though. There's still a few around, waiting for the jam to disperse. Or waiting for the sweet release of death.
Hey, isn't he, like, smoking right now?
Right, yeah.
The
right.
smell is in the air.
You're smoking right now.
Okay. But this is my last one. And it's a bad habit. You should quit before both of us have lung cancer.
All right, bye. I guess I'm gonna go talk to everybody. I don't know if I should talk to the lady who's lost in the... Oh, he's gone. He's not here. And they're gone. I wondered if they'd still be here. I'm gonna check out this, this statue that I totally destroyed. Where is it? Okay, I can't investigate it. Whoa, 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 whoa. What's this? Was this here before? She's gone too. Hello? I need that. Oh, I thought that was health, not speed.